organisms live off of the nutrients of the dead trees. They use it as habitat also.
Yeah.
And like the softwood, like a lot of species like that more. But once like a tree is removed, then a fungus is like left to die. And like a lot of these species are just left to like die. So it's like important that the trees rot and that the other species can collect nutrients from it.
Which chapter is that one?
Two.
Chapter 2.
Alright, so I had 3, and it talked about how the bigger trees shade the smaller trees, and the smaller trees are actually a lot older than they look, but they don't grow upwards because they aren't given enough sunlight or energy to grow upwards because of how the bigger trees shade them, and so they grow out instead. And then when a bigger tree dies due to like illness or like a natural event, the smaller trees kind of like race to take their place, and they have to grow upwards faster.
What chapter are you guys on? 2. Chapter 2.
Different forks and like breaks in the trees can hold like pools for like living animals to like feed off of. How like moss, fungi, beetles, and insects all live on like dead trees and the nutrients that they provide, and that like dead trees recycle back into the forest eventually, and that really useful to animals and the trees grow. Pretty much older.
I had chapter 3, and so this chapter, in the beginning, it started talking about how when you're walking through a forest and there's a lot of smaller trees, and so you'd think that a smaller tree means that it's younger, but actually a lot of the smaller trees.
And so a lot of people, talk about, oh, these trees are extremely important. Well, soil happens to be just as important because, soil provides the space for, the roots and everything. So right now there's quite a bit of risk right now because a lot of the soil, it's being affected by human life, and it's not allowing like old trees like oak and stuff to grow like it normally does, and there's a lot of microorganisms like really small fungi and stuff like that, and things called terrestrial plankton. And these things, they thrive on that soil and those oak trees. And since those are being threatened, those microorganisms are also being threatened.
Nice.
And there are some areas that are protected, and for the microorganisms with those oak trees in that good soil. But they can only move like 3 feet in their whole life since they're so small. So it's not really helping, and it's really affecting the environment. And some of them actually do get to these places because of birds. Birds, they like take the dust and, they bring it to these oak trees, and, that's how some of them survive.
That was like my favorite chapter, that one right there.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And yeah, basically the chapter is about microorganisms and soil and the importance to the ecosystem. And
excellent.
That's kind of it summed up.
And correct me if I'm wrong, did they mention the fact that like when people plant those types of trees, so say you were like, oh, I want to put in like a tree downtown of a certain species that needs a certain fungus, that fungus wouldn't be in the soil, so they never grow as well. Was that in that chapter too? About our urban trees or something? Mm-hmm. And that gentleman, AJ, remember he was the urban forester that was here talking about that and how he had trouble with some things. So those are like little secrets that like we don't even know we're just discovering, which is pretty cool. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, so on chapter 5, I find chapter 5 become confusing. It's kind of just random, in my opinion. But anyway, so what happens it ends in, talks about how trees influence like the climate of forests. Like trees, what they do is they some trees are evolved particularly to get when it's raining, they funnel all the water down into these little into places around their roots. And so it gets
What chapter are you on?
We finished it because I think we had less chapters.
Yeah, we didn't have a full group.
Okay, which chapters were you missing?
7, 8.
7 and 8. I was going to have someone come over here from chapter 1 and 2 if you needed them. Yeah, too bad because they're sharing in order. So